The Jupiter 2, and last I left off, I got the floor painted, got the walls painted, and then I had everything put Future on it. And someone asked, how do you clean your airbrush after you use Future? Well, use Future straight out of the bottle, makes a nice good gloss coat on everything. And what I use to clean the airbrush after using Future is I take water. After I get all the Future out, use water to flush it out first, and then once you really to clean it, you can do the ultrasonic cleaner. But just to after you get the water flushed out through it, all I use is glass cleaner, which is Windex, and just a little bit of ammonia in it, and it takes care of it. The only thing is that I have found a lot of Future, if you use a lot of it, it will I don't want to say clog up the tip. You'll have to put it in the ultrasonic cleaner to clean it. But anyway, other than that, that's the way I clean the old airbrush. Last time I left off, I did paint just a little bit. Technically it ain't the correct chairs, but it comes molded in the kit. I got them painted black, and of course I thinned it down to almost like water, so I got to go back over the black several times to get that filled in. And then on the sides here, it's supposed to be like a metal frame. I'm going to paint them silver, and we just have to call it good on that. So that's where I am on that level. The bottom level, I started doing decal duty, and first thing I did was take decal bonder and shoot it all, so everything works out really great. But I did get the decals on, if you can actually see. I started with room 1, and I'm just going to work my way around. I do when I do decals, I do a couple at a time. It just makes it easier. That way you ain't rushed. You ain't trying to do like multiple decals all at one setting. And so one day I'll just do room 1, next day I'll do room 2, and just go on and so forth. But anyway, they go down really well. Very little solution. I don't know if you can see the right through here, the upper wall, back wall. But anyway, other than that, the only thing I had to do is take a little bit of solution. I use microsol. This is the softest stuff on the market for decals. You can get some really strong stuff to put on it, but this worked out just great for it. I've never done the old school trick, and that's vinegar and vinegar, water, and I think there was something else. I mean, that's like 70s decal solution, and I'd like to try that one day, just see if it works, or the store-bought stuff. Like to compare it. But anyway, that's where I am on that. So I got room 1. I started the whatever this little section is called here. I have to look on the notes. But anyway, got that on. One thing I always say about decals: go to the hobby store, go to a craft store, and buy you just cheap, soft brushes. And these are just good for putting your decals on. It gets all the air bubbles out. And I use these strictly for decals, and of course most of them are all blue handles. That just kind of color codes everything for me. But anyway, got everything on the first room, and we're ready to rock and roll the rest of it. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. We're starting decal duty, and we're just going to work our way each room until we get this whole bottom section done, and then of course I gotta get the vinyl circle down. But anyway, other than that, that's where we're at. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.